On January 2nd, social studies teacher Tim Royers announced he was officially running for the state legislature for District 31 in 2020. Although he has not been shy about his political opinions outside his school by making appearances on Fox News as well as moderating political debates, now that he's officially running for a political position, Royers has to be careful as he runs the tightrope of being a teacher as well as a politician.
While I'm here, I can't do anything related to the campaign, right? So I can't be trying to encourage votes or trying to get volunteers for the campaign or anything, which makes sense because my job while I'm here, I'm supposed to be teaching kids. And I'm certainly not the first. There's been other teachers in this building that have run for office.
Throughout Millard West, Mr. Royers is immensely respected among students and staff alike. Along with winning Teacher of the Year in 2016, many students view him as more than a teacher and more as a lifelong friend.
Royers was a great teacher. He always put his all into his classes, and he really cared about his students, and I feel like as a legislator he will care about his community and put all that he has into his job just like he did as a teacher.
I think a lot of people respect him as a teacher and as just like a person. Like, you walk through the hallways and you see a lot of teachers and a lot of kids stop by and talk to Mr. Royers. Like, I know on a daily, like, I stop and talk to him before QT and like just like get his point of view on things, talk about everything. Like, it's not like he's just your teacher, he's like, I don't know, a friend almost.
Former student Madeline Anderson has been recruited by Royers to help him with his campaign. Anderson has been a supporter and friend of Royers since she had him as a QT and social studies teacher.
So since I'm majoring in political science, I thought it would be a really great opportunity to get to work with Royers on his campaign, especially since I knew him from high school and I really stand with his values that he's supporting in the legislature, and I think that it would be a great opportunity for my career.
Whether his campaign is successful or not, Royers hopes to have impacted his students either by making new legislation or becoming a role model for future aspiring politicians.
Like, regardless of what happens with me, whether this campaign goes well or not, I hope that folks that are paying attention to it realize that they can also go out and do that and try and make a difference. I think one of the problems we have in the U.S. is we view politicians and those in political office as like completely separate from us and as like this group of people that we just can't touch and have access to, when the reality is they're no different than you and me. At a certain point, and this has been part of, why I'm a teacher, I try and do the best that I can for the most amount of people, and I've kind of reached a point where I feel like I can do more good for more people if I choose to run for office and take this position. And so I'd like to think that if I get elected, I have the chance to really make a difference for a lot of people.
To kick off his campaign, Royers hosted a rally at the Good Life Lounge to get a jumpstart on acquiring supporters and celebrating this new chapter in his life. This has been Gabe Paredes and Katie Willard with the MWHS Wildcat News.